Hello friends, welcome to Adike's InfoTech channel. Uh, as we discussed in the last video, today I'm going to cover one interview question which is asked by one of the MNC company. Okay, the question is how to design mapping for the below example or cumulative salary in Informatica. Okay, how can you calculate cumulative salary in Informatica? See, this is the input table. So this is the requirement. There are four records are there. ID, there are two columns, ID and salary. Okay, we have four records. ID 10 has 1000 salary, ID 20 has 2000, 330 has 3000, 40 has 40,000. Now the required output is we need to get ID and salary, okay, as well as we need to get one cumulative salary column, which is for ID 10, the salary is 10,000, so it has to display 10,000. For ID 20, the salary is 2,000. For this, the cumulative column, we need to display 2,000 plus previous salary 1,000, which is equal to 3,000. In the same way, for ID 30, the salary is 3,000, right? And the previous salary is 2,000. Sorry, 3,000. Cumulative salary is 3,000. So 3,000 plus 3,000, 6,000. In the same way, for ID 40, salary is 40,000 and the cumulative previous salary is 60,000, 6,000. So 6,000 plus 4,000, 10,000. So this is the requirement. Let us design a mapping for this. Okay. For this, before I am going to create a table like sources should be like this and the target should be like this. I'm just going to insert the records in the source set and in target I'll be just creating the column names. Okay, this is a Oracle SQL developer. So this is the source, Oracle SRC is the source. Here I'm creating a table, employee income, employee ID number, salary is 10. Okay, let's create a table. So table has been created. You can see there is no data in this table right now. So employee ID salary I have created, right? Employee ID and salary. Two columns have been created. Now let's insert the records into this table. So this is the insert statement. Insert into table name, employee income, values, 101 ID, and then salary 2000. So I'm just inserting five records. Let me select all these and just run it. So all the records has been inserted. Now let's do comment. So completed. Now let's check whether the records are there. See, employee ID 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, and the salary is 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000. Okay. Now let's create a target table. Okay. So create table T underscore EMP underscore income, employee ID, salary, and the cumulative salary. As we discussed here, we have three columns, okay, and we need to insert the data in this way by using Informatica Power Center. So I'm just creating a target table here. So table has been created. You see here there is no data in the target table. Okay. Now let's import these tables, source table and target table in Informatica. Okay, I have connected to this report dev test project. So here I'm going to import the source tables. Go to source, import from database, give the credentials. So the one which I have created the table is, what is the table name? EMP underscore income. Okay, this is the one. Click on OK. So we have imported the source, save it. As well as target we need to import. Go to targets, import from database. So the target name is P underscore employee underscore income. This is the one. So we have three columns, right? Save it. Now go to mapping designer, create a new mapping. We can name it as M underscore cumulative salary. Okay. Now let's drag and drop the source and target tables. EMP underscore income. This is the source table and the target is you have to load the records into this T underscore M. Okay, how we can achieve the output here is okay to create any variable codes we have to take a expression transformation. Here you can see these are all the transformations which supports in Informatica Power Center. Okay, so if you place your cursor on this icon, it is a update strategy transformation. And the next one is expression transformation. Now let's take expression. Just click on this. So you can see the plus mark. You can drag anywhere. So this is the expression transformation. I'm selecting all the ports and dragging here. So there are two ways to create to get this output. Okay. In Informatica, we have a by default numeric function which is q. Okay, by using this we can achieve this output, or else we can create a variable port in expression. With this also we can create. Okay, let's see the both two scenarios. First, let me go with this numeric function. Okay, so we have a ports here, employee ID and then salary. Let's create a variable port v underscore q. So which is a variable port, right? So I am taking this. Okay, as I said, we have a default numeric function. Here you can see numerical. Click on this icon. If you see here, this is the function. We have a default function. Cum of what we need to calculate? Cum of salary, right? Cum of salary. This validate expression is passed, and we have to create one output port for this variable port. O underscore cum. So this is the output port for this input is variable port v underscore cum. Okay. So here vq is a integer. This is also integer. So what we are doing here, we have created a variable port vq and we are calculating cumulating of the input port for this salary. This is we are passing to cum of for cum function, and to get this output we are creating a output port o underscore cum. For this input is vq. Okay, click on apply. Okay, so now we have to get three records, right? Three columns. Now I'm going to map employee ID, salary to salary, cumulative to cum. Okay, let's save it. You can see here the mapping is valid. I'm just rearranging all. Generate a workflow. Next, 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 finish. Click on this workflow manager icon. So what is the mapping we have created? Cum salary mapping. Okay, open this session. Check the source and target connections. Here it is a batch one instead of it is a source, Oracle source. and the table here is TGT. So here is a normal mode. If you want, you can truncate the table before loading. So I'm just enabling this option. Okay, that's it. Click apply. Okay, save it. Can see the workflow is valid. Now let's run the workflow. Start. So the session is succeeded. So we have 5 records, and here you can see we have 5 records, right? We have loaded all the 5 records. Now the output should get these 2 columns. Along with this, one more column should come. Cum salary, which should look like the first record is 2000 and the second record is 3 plus previous 2000, 5000. Okay, here it is 1000 itself, but I'm started with 2000. Okay, it should be appended to the next row. Let's check in the target. See, as you can see, the first 101 employee has 2000, salary is 2000. For the second is 3000 is the salary. What we need to do, cum salary, it will calculate the previous salary plus current salary. 3 plus 2, 5000. 5000 is we have got. For 103 employee, 4000 plus 5, 9000. 104 employee, 5000 plus 9, 15,000. And 105 employee, 6000 plus 14, 20,000. So this is how you can achieve this scenario. Okay. In interview, you can tell like we have a default queuing function. By using this, we can achieve like we need to create a variable put in the expression. Okay, like this, and we need to we have to take the numerical function, and for that we have to pass salary. Okay, that's it. And for the second one, variable port, how we can achieve by using variable. In interview, they might ask you without using the default functions in Informatica, how can you achieve it? Okay, so they will ask in 2 ways. So you have to get an idea. If not the default functions, you have to use another way. Okay, let's discuss that one as well. So anyway, we have source and target tables. I am just creating one more mapping. User mapping one. Okay, so let's drag and drop the source and target table. Okay, so how we can achieve this? Same way, take one expression transformation. Okay, pass all the columns, pass all the columns to this expression transformation. Okay, here create one variable port v underscore q, which is a integer variable port. Here what you can do, instead of going to this q function, what we can do, we can just add salary plus salary to this variable port. It is succeeded. Now let's create the output port for the variable port. Is an integer and it is output. Here we give. Okay, that's it. Instead of giving the function, just add the salary column. So this is also work like a cum function, right? Apply. Okay, and pass all the columns to the target. See, the mapping is valid now. Let's arrange all. This is how the mapping look like. So, generate a workflow. Go to workflow manager, disconnect and reconnect it so that this will refresh and we'll get the mapping. So here go to mappings, check the source and target connections. This is a source and the target is PGT. So here normal. We have already loaded the records into target table, right? So I'm just enabling truncate table option here because it will truncate the table before loading the records into the target table. Now let's save it. Now let before this I'll just mm, pin this output. So we should get the same output. Okay, I'm just starting the workflow. Here you can see it is running. So it got succeeded. The workflow has succeeded. So it has loaded the 5 records. Now let me check. Same output should get, right? I'm just running this statement. See, 2000, 5000, 9000, 14,000, 20,000. Same, we have got the same output, right? So in this way, you can achieve this output. This is one of the major interview question. They will definitely ask for the MNC companies. So this is how you can achieve the mapping. Okay, if you explain the same way which I have explained here, that is sufficient. Okay, thank you for watching my video. If you like this video, please hit a like button. And if you have any doubts or how if you and you can comment on the comment section. Okay, thank you for watching, guys. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more videos. Thank you.